Exodus chapter 1. Now these are the names of the children of Israel who came into Egypt. Every man and his household came with Jacob: Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Judah; Issachar, Zebulun, and Benjamin; Dan and Naphtali; Gad and Asher. And all the souls that came out of the loins of Jacob were 70 souls, for Joseph was already in Egypt. And Joseph died, and all his brothers, and all that generation. And the children of Israel were fruitful, and increased very much, and multiplied, and became exceeding mighty. And the land was filled with them. Now there arose a new king over Egypt, who did not know Joseph. And he said to his people, Behold, the people of the children of Israel are more and mightier than we are. Come, let us deal wisely with them, lest they multiply. And when there comes a war, they join also unto our enemies, and fight against us, and so get out of the land. Therefore they set taskmasters over them, to afflict them with their burdens. And they built treasure cities for Pharaoh, Pithom, and Rameses. And the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied and grew. And they were grieved because of the children of Israel. And the Egyptians made the children of Israel serve with harshness, and they made their lives bitter with hard bondage, working in mortar and in brick, in all kinds of service in the field. And all the service in which they made them serve was with harshness. And the king of Egypt spoke to the Hebrew midwives, of which the name of one was Shiphrah, and the other was that of Puah. And he said, When you do the office of a midwife to the Hebrew women, and seat them upon the stool, if it is a son, then you shall kill him. But if it is a daughter, then she shall live. But the midwives feared God, and did not do as the king of Egypt commanded them, but saved the men children alive. And the king of Egypt called for the midwives, and said to them, Why have you done this thing, and have saved the men children alive? And the midwives said unto Pharaoh, Because the Hebrew women are not like the Egyptian women, for they are lively, and are delivered before the midwives come in to them. Therefore God dealt well with the midwives, and the people multiplied and became very mighty. And it came to pass, because the midwives feared God, that he made them houses. And Pharaoh charged all his people, saying, Every son that is born you shall cast into the river, and every daughter you shall save alive.